live, all the way live. It is Wednesday. You know what that means. I'm looking good, feeling good, loving life. I hope that you can say the same. We got a big show tonight. First off, big shout out to Mike Zeke. He's a little under the weather tonight, so I have stepped in to try to replace him as best I can. I heard he has a serious case of diarrhea.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't know that for a fact. Guys, I don't know. Let's go ahead and talk about tonight's show, right? We got a lot going on. We got Jimmy here, of course. We're going to hear from, don't forget to subscribe. Take a second right now. If you haven't subscribed, be part of the over 5,100 people who have subscribed to our YouTube channel. If you're one of those 5,100, look up our Facebook, look up our Instagram, look up our Twitter, or X, I don't know. I'll still call it Twitter because I'm old.
Yeah.
I'm old. Look at his gray hair. Anyway, hey, I'll tell you what. Take a second, subscribe. It's going to be a good show tonight. Give it a thumbs up. That helps us so much. Pushes us up in the algorithm and lets people know about the Imagine Wrestling and how great it is. Tonight it is absolutely chapter 187. Hopefully that 187 does not equate to a murder tonight in this building, but there's a lot of volatile parts, so who knows what we're going to have. Tonight we have interviews with the good neighbor John Ross, Gorgeous Gregory, Magnus Knox, David Lawless, the Imagine heavyweight champion Chris Coleman, newcomer Jason Hendricks, Malachi Gage, the classic rockers. It has me on there, but I'll just stay here and talk. That's enough. We don't need to hear from me. And if you haven't seen online, you're going to hear from Enzo Amore, formerly known as Enzo. He likes to call himself Real One right now. He will be in the building this Saturday. Of course, we are going to have, for the first time in a very, very long time, face-to-face, it'll be Lucio and Enders, Satan himself, looking in the eyes of the Enigma, Lucio I'm curious to see that. We're going to do that right in the middle of the ring. We're going to try to keep that calm and under control. Then in the main event, I'll tell you what, you want to talk about two outstanding talents. We're talking about the Imagine Live champion, the lowlife. I'm a lowlife, baby! James Ross. He'll be going one-on-one with one half of the Rad Boys, who has a huge match this Saturday. We'll talk about that a little bit more later on. That is Jake Wiley. So, banging Jake Wiley, as he likes to call himself. Big show. Of course, if you want to talk about big, it doesn't get any bigger than this Saturday night. That, of course, is our 5-year anniversary, Jimmy. Woo!
I didn't know it was the anniversary.
Absolutely.
That's brand new to me.
5-year anniversary of Imagine Wrestling. This is volume number 49, huh?
It is.
Big stuff. Big matches. We're going to have Enzo Amore there. We're going to have tons of great matches. We're going to talk about that all night long. But if you want VIP tickets, too bad. They're all gone. They've been gone for weeks. This now has become officially the single largest pre-sale in the history of Imagine Wrestling in its 5-year history. If you were there in December, that was the previous record in December. We are going to eclipse that. So if you were there in December, you know how hard it was to get into this building. It was packed. I wouldn't wait. I would get your ticket to avoid the sellout because it is coming. It is absolutely coming. It is going to be a magical, fun night for everybody involved, for you and I too. And then from there, what do you like to call them?
What?
Reynoldsville?
Oh, the rowdiest crowd in the imagination. The wildest, probably the heaviest when you're in the ring, the sound of that building, the acoustics, it just all fits. It's the crowd, it's the atmosphere. I love Reynoldsville.
It's a cool spot too.
It is, man.
It's a cool spot. You can still get VIP tickets for that one. Of course, I know it's very not PC to say, but we advertised it as such. Midgets will be there.
Oh yeah,
midget wrestlers.
This
Come
is
on,
pro
man.
wrestling. They're midgets. Yeah.
I mean, how much fun is that? So there we are. It is. You can get your tickets for Reynoldsville on March 30th. That's just 2.5 weeks away now. And then we want to talk real briefly about our good friends at Renewal by Anderson. If you're looking for high quality windows and patio door investment options within your budget, call Jordan Treese, our DC Bentley at 814-330-9870. You can visit their showroom. Jordan's the man. DC is the man. He will help you get the doors and windows that you need. We always talk about it being, needing them for winter. But if you have an air conditioner, you have a central air system, you don't want to lose that air outside either. So you got to keep what you have in your house. Contact DC. He will help you. You got the number there. Tell you what, though, we got a lot going on. It's, hey, there's our friend.
I was supposed to come in and talk over there a little bit, but, I went to bed too late and got up too soon. And my head's still spinning because... Forget about that. What I'm trying to say is I'm a little upset. And Glenn, you and your kids, you're going to have 1 foot in the gutter and 1 foot in the grave. So strap in for this magic carpet ride. Get ready to bang your head with the classic rockers and Kato. Jimmy, tell him something.
Yeah. It's a little dream come true for me to finally tag with my trainer and somebody that I've helped mentor. I'm in an interesting spot here, a real crossroads, and I enjoy it. Another thing that I'm going to enjoy a little bit more is bashing in the face of Glenn Spector. Cannon Christopher, what's that lerp's name? Cannon Christopher?
Yeah, I think so.
And their buddy Tyler Brooks, not Beck. Tyler Brooks. Yeah, you guys are in for one long, strange trip. Tell him, Kato.
Well, I wasn't prepared for this. I thought we were going to talk about this later, but I'll tell you what. I know you're watching Glenn Spector because you watch every week on a Wednesday night. Man, you keep running your mouth. I see your post. I should block you on social media because it puts me in a bad mood. My suggestion for you and your kids, keep your mouth shut between now and Saturday. Because if you don't, the rocker, Jimmy the hippie, and me, Kato, specifically, I'm going to punch you in the mouth. I'm going to punch you in the mouth, then I'm going to pick you up, and I'm going to drop you on your head, and it's going to be a real short night for the 3 of you. As Jimmy would say, it's going to be a long, strange trip for the 3 of you this Saturday night. Can't wait to see you guys. It's going to be awesome, huh?
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome. I cannot wait. First time ever, teaming up with 2 of my guys. This is really cool for me. I love pro wrestling. This is an opportunity to show that I love pro wrestling, and I love our crowd, and I love you specifically if you're watching right now. I cannot wait for this Saturday. Let's go ahead and move the show forward. Let's hear from a guy who's making his debut this Saturday. His name, Jason Hendricks.
Let's do it.
Jason Hendricks. Looking for a challenge, man. Looking for a challenge because everywhere I go, I can't seem to find one. But March 16th in Altoona, Pennsylvania, I got a feeling the imagination has what I'm looking for.
Well, interestingly enough, I'm joined by my guy, Gorgeous Gregor. How you feeling tonight?
Feeling great, man.
You're looking good.
I appreciate
looking
it.
strong.
You too. You're looking strong, too.
Yeah, man. I'm ready for this Saturday. I know you are, too. I don't know if you just saw that video. We got this guy, Jason Hendricks. What do you think of this guy?
Well, Kato, imagination, it seems like I have somebody accepting my open challenge for this Saturday. And funny enough, me and Jason Hendricks have met before. We've shared many of locker rooms over the past year. So if anybody knows how good you are, how talented you are, and how great you're going to be, Jason, it's me. We've even been on the same side a couple times, sweetheart. But this isn't Uniontown. This isn't Erie. This isn't West Virginia. And this is not Cleveland. This is my neck of the woods. This is my company. This is Imagine Wrestling in Altoona, Pennsylvania. And you are going to fight a man that is dangerous, a man that is motivated to get back the title that I was never pinned for. So, Jason Hendricks, I think you're somewhat of a friend. But this Saturday, you're in my way, and I'm going to go right through you, sweetheart.
There you go, Gorgeous Gregory. Looks like the answer has, the challenge has been answered here. Let's go ahead and move this thing right along. Guy I'm super interested in hearing from. Lots been going on with this guy. Let's go and bring him in right now. He is the good neighbor, John Ross. John Ross.
Mean. Carotene.
Yeah, 16 has diarrhea.
Hey, look, I don't mean to be in such a high mood, but St. Patrick's Day is coming up. It's a big deal for the Ross family. The Ross name comes, some people argue it comes from the northern part of Scotland. There's Ross Township in Ireland. The American Rosses were a melting pot of the Ross family. I spoke about that with my my great uncle Jim over the weekend. Had some barbecue sauce, discussed the family. It's actually my son's namesake. Speaking of my son, you know, I've traveled around a bit. I consider myself a well-read, a well-educated man at this point in my life. What do you call an Oedipus complex when it involves amorous feelings for your father?
Oh, gross. All right.
Yeah, look, I don't know what that's called either. All I can tell you, Cato, and all I can tell the people out there is I didn't teach him that. He must have learned that from hanging out with the watch, which, speaking of the watch, tick-tock, tick-tock, you're on my time now. You're on my time. On March 16th, you know, I'm going to get in there with my son. I'm not going to punch him. I'm not going to kick him. I'm just going to try to teach him a lesson. And, you know, when you're a neighbor like I am, hanging out in the hoods and navigating the nays, you hear a lot of people talking. Your head's held high, but your ears to the ground. And there's a lot of people talking about front burners and back burners. Well, when you're a good neighbor, you use all four burners, left, right, front, and back. And when I get real crazy, maybe I even get the oven involved. So looking forward, speaking of time, we wind it back, 5th year anniversary. It's no secret that I haven't always been liked, and I have to apologize. Maybe I get a little heated with my words now and then. But I've never asked anybody to do anything that you're not capable of. All I wanted to do was look around, look at your neighbors, look at your friends, see what you can do better. I'm not talking about Lear jets. I'm not talking about suits. I'm talking about cleaning up, looking after your fellow man, maybe paying more attention to who's speaking for you, who you elect as an official, and maybe sometimes, like me, looking after your own family. And when it comes to family, James, I didn't teach you this way, but I am going to teach you a lesson. We're going to get in there March 16th. Is it 16th?
Yes.
This Saturday. And I'm going to teach you and everybody else, when I reach out my hand, I'm looking for you to join me, because I'm not just wrestling my son. I'm fighting for a way of life which is expecting better. I'm fighting for a way of life that says it can be better, that we can do something about the neighborhoods that we live in, that we don't have to settle for the sour direction that life's trying to take us in. So whether you're at the gas pump, whether you're running your weed whacker, I'm going to ask you to join me, whether you like me, whether you don't like me, because when I'm in that ring and I'm standing across from James, I'm fighting not only for me, not only for my family, but for a better way of life for everybody. And when it's all said and done, you're going to find out that it can be better. And this is John Ross reminding you to spay and neuter your pets. Almonds still don't have nipples, but life is always better in a sweater together.
Tell you what, you want to talk about a big match? This is one of those matches that I am absolutely looking forward to. Father versus son. Good neighbor versus low life. This is one of the marquee matches for sure this Saturday night. Let's go ahead and we got a couple videos we want to play right now as we prepare to enter the ring for Lucio and Enders.
Good evening, Imagination. My name is Dave Brown. I am here with a very somber David Lawless. Obviously, Volume 48 didn't quite go your way. A little bit of a setback. Where do you go from here, though?
You know, in the profession of being a lawyer, you have to get used to setbacks and adapt. And sure, things against Alexander Apollo didn't go the way that I expected them, but this was really a product of my own history, giving him that chainmail, bringing him in to the king's court, into the power brokers. But I'm not going to let one loss to some Greek god who has to take a shortcut to beat me take me away from my goal of winning the Imagine Heavyweight Championship. This is but a mere speed bump in the gavel's rise to the top. And next month, because I'm not a quitter and I want to prove to Imagination that I am a fighting attorney and professional wrestler, I'm going to issue an open challenge to anyone who wants to step up and try to beat me fairly in the middle of the ring, 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to continue to work and work and work, just like I did when I went through law school, took the bar exam, and made people and helped people along the way. And then I'm going to finally get my shot at the Imagine Heavyweight Championship. and the story that the Gavel David Lawless has started will finally be finished.
All right, Imagination, come out in March. See who answers the challenge.
So there you go. Sorry, I had to take my jacket off. It's way too hot in this building for a jacket. I wanted to look professional, but I'll just look like an idiot instead with my cut-off sleeves. Anyway, hey. Of course, you saw a video there, all the matches. That's not all the matches. We've obviously just had a match announced, and it's not come out yet, but let me make the announcement now. Magnus Knox has answered the challenge of David Lawless, and so that'll be another match. And then we're going to see Gerard Garrett in action as well. So we got a lot going on this Saturday night. Let's go ahead at this time, as advertised. Let's bring them to the ring right now. First, allow me to introduce from the other side of your mind. He is Lucio DeVere. Oh, there he comes. I have no idea where he was hiding at. There he is with his Friends of Lucio DeVere shirt. There you go. Well, come on in here, Lucio. At this time, I know we talked about this before the show. We're going to keep this civil tonight, okay? All right. Let's go ahead and directly, I imagine, directly from hell, here is Satan, Eric Enders. All right. Let's have a conversation. That's it. That's all we need right now. Lots happened between. All right. I see that look in your eye. Look at me right now. Let's have a conversation. This Saturday, big match. You and Eric Enders once seemed like a great tag team on the cusp of something great. Where did we go wrong?
You know, at this point, me and Eric Enders, we have a history. A story to tell, so to speak. You know, what was it, like a year ago, we teamed up. Two random guys thrown together in a team. But then it actually worked out. We discovered we had some sort of chemistry. We were actually a pretty good team. We did well. We beat people. We even won the Imagine Wrestling Tag Team titles. And I thought it was something good. I was fooled into believing that you were my friend. So many times you took advantage of me, made me do things against my better judgment. But all along, I should be grateful now. I should be thankful because you helped me realize what I am. You helped me realize that I'm not like you. I'm not a cheater. You helped me realize how much I care about the fans, how much I care about the Friends of Lucio. After all that time, I couldn't take anymore. You kept on talking down to me until I had enough. And I hit you in the face right in front of you, man to man. I didn't do like you. I didn't do what I discovered you did almost a year ago. When I was attacked from behind after the show, left with this scar on my head permanently for life. To what? To motivate me? Well, you motivated me all right. You motivated me to be a better man. You made me realize what you are. And you are not a friend. You were never a good partner. And now you've become Satan, the devil, or whatever you want to call yourself. But no matter what you want to call yourself, it's not going to save you. It's not going to help you. Because this Saturday, I will make you regret everything. I will hurt you. And this Saturday, I will beat you.
Very reminiscent of Beelzebub here. Eric Enders, he has a lot of strong points. Do you have a rebuttal?
He has a lot of strong points. Sure. If you want to think that he has a lot of strong points, you say that. What is it with you, Cato, and your boys here who can't let anything go? You've been beaten by me twice. We don't need to do this. I've proven I'm better than you. I'm smarter than you. And I've been proving that since the day I hit you in the back and caused that scar. Yeah, you want to say you're a good man. You're not a good man. You've never been a good man. No. But it all that matters, I guess, and how you measure morality. And you don't get it. You've never gotten it. Last week, I watched the show. Last week, you want to talk about how it's fitting you call yourself Satan because you're evil. You didn't listen to when I was talking 2 weeks ago about what this moniker, with this affiliation, with this idea of Satan, not with any real figure, not with any religious ideology. It's a figure that represents rebellion, a figure that represents justice, a figure that fights against tyranny. And I have tried for the last year to impart that on you, and you clearly don't get it. Instead, what'd you do? You're wearing it right now. Yeah. You commodified these people's ill-conceived love of you. Yeah, you just turned it into a money-making racket. And Saturday, you don't have a chance of beating me. Saturday, I'm taking you to hell, and I'm leaving you there.
You think I don't have a chance? You think you're so tough? How about we don't even wait till Saturday? How about right now? I'll beat you right now in this ring right here. Let's not wait. Come on, right here. You think you're so tough? You think you can beat me? Let's see what you got. Right here.
You are nothing but a cliche caricature of a pro wrestler.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see on Saturday.
All right.
Come on, you're too afraid to do it now?
Fine.
I'll take you out on Saturday.
You get your opportunity on Saturday. Let's go ahead and let's hear from Enzo Amore right now.
Well, what do we got over here? We got a couple of haters? Absolutely not. That's Amore, bada boom, realest one in the room. And if you want to see me, a certified G, bell time is 7 p. Saturday, March 16th, I will be in Altoona, Pennsylvania. You know, bring your mom, bring your sister, bring your uncle, bring your uncle cousin, bring everybody that you know, okay? You want to meet me, a certified G? Probably be there about 6 p. $8.
Imagination. I have taken over the broadcast booth temporarily so that I can inform you and Tito Orich about Saturday night's heavyweight championship bout. Tito Orich, we haven't heard from you in a couple of weeks, and I certainly hope that you have reached out to strongman world champions and world record power lifters and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belts and boxing Golden Gloves champions, because these are the type of people that I have trained with for 20 years. You do not stand a chance against me beyond the limits of my mercy. If I choose to let you walk away this Saturday night, you will. If I choose to be vengeful, you will not. There is no man in this company that I fear. There is no man alive bad enough, strong enough, mean enough to take this from me. Tito Orich, Imagination, March 16th. We'll be seeing you.
Okay, well, boy, I don't know what to say about that. Jimmy, where's Jimmy at here? Come on back in here, Jimmy. Quite a match. If you're not excited about two grown men that are going to fight, Chris Coleman, for all of his dubious styles, the way he's changed, you can't take away from him that he's literally one of the strongest men in all of professional wrestling. And, with the power of the watch behind him, he's gonna be a tough out.
Yeah. He's not just well spoken. He's very strong, probably the strongest guy I've ever been in the ring with, and a 20-year veteran. Chris Coleman, very, very dangerous individual.
Yeah, this Tito has a mountain to climb, but if you don't feel like Tito can do it, then you are wrong. Tito is he's also 6'4", 270, big, strong guy. I mean, you're talking about two guys that are just absolutely gigantic. This to me, that's wrestling. Two guys that are gigantic and can fight. That is wrestling to me.
Absolutely.
So,
Tito Orrick, he's been through a lot. I'm not going to give you his life story, but if there's one that can climb that mountain, it's Tito.
Absolutely. So let's go ahead and talk real quick again. We want to talk about our friends at Renewal by Anderson and remind folks of their high-quality windows and patio door home investments within your option. Contact Jordan Treese. That phone number, there it is on the screen. It is 814-330-9870. Jordan is a good man. You have my word on that. He will steer you in the right direction, help you with what you need. He's there to help you increase the value of your home.
Yeah.
And keep you warmer in the winter, cooler in the summer. He's a good man. So, man, I've talked a lot, and I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit. So this is what I love. I have not got to do this in a long time where I've got to call a professional wrestling match. And Jimmy, it's been a lot of fun with you tonight. I know we got a lot to go over yet tonight. We got this match to go through, but it's been fun being out with you. It's been a long time. It's been fun being out here with you tonight.
Yeah. It's my honor and my privilege.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And I'll tell you what's going to be another honor and privilege. You and I in the Rocker.
Saturday night. In front of a record crowd. Hopefully.
It's going to be. Hey, I just want to touch on this real quick, and then we'll go to the ring. But if you were there in December, like that building was slammed on top of it. Pre-sale has passed that. I suggest get there early so you can park and not have to walk a mile if that's not in your wheelhouse. Get there early. It should be easier parking this time than last time because the snow isn't built up, but it's still, you've been to the building, you know what the parking situation's like. So get there early. If you're, I'm not going to say we're going to run out of tickets, but boy, it's starting to feel that way. Think about getting them early.
They're going to stack them in there like cordwood from the window to the walls. It's going to be a great night.
To what?
Yeah,
All right. Anyway, hey, let's go ahead. And boy, am I ever looking forward to this one. Let's head to the ring right now. First, he is one half of the Rad Boys, accompanied by Braden Ellie. He is banging Jake Wiley.
These guys, absolutely electric. We talk about electric crowd. Here's the forefronters of electricity in that ring, the Rad Boys. Jake Wiley, always innovative.
His opponent, he is the current reigning and defending Imagine Live champion. He is the lowlife, James Ross.
This kid's got a chip on his shoulder and a sneer on his face. He's got the goods and an attitude bad enough to back it up.
I'll tell you what, this is a match I am looking forward to.
Imagine Live heavyweight champion. Heavyweight champion.
He likes to call himself the heavyweight champion.
Does.
All right.
That's that chip on the shoulder that we spoke about.
There you go. He is, you want to talk about a special kind of athlete and a special kind of talent. That is James Ross. You just don't always judge a book by his cover. This guy's a lowlife, but he is a fighter, and he can fight, and he will take every shortcut in the book to find a win.
Yes. This guy, he's above nothing. Jake Wiley, always innovative, always calculated. Jake Wiley's got a game plan, I guarantee you.
I always like to call him sort of the plan guy, and Jake Wiley is as crazy as he look. Oh, he's not wound up tonight. Jake Wiley is extraordinary.
He is.
This guy wrestles everywhere, almost every weekend. He is on demand. People want to see this guy. These Rad Boys are extraordinary. If you've never seen them live, this is your opportunity this Saturday. They have a huge match where the stakes couldn't be higher.
They couldn't.
If they do not win the tag team titles this Saturday, that is the end of the Rad Boys. What that means, I don't know. But I can tell you, they have agreed to it. They have signed the contract. The Rad Boys end this Saturday if they do not win the tag team titles.
It sounds to me like the Rad Boys are betting on themselves. And if I know the Rad Boys, they'll come out with the win and they'll be all right. Keep your eyes on the feet of Jake Wiley. He will kick your head into the 5th row.
There you go, John Williams using the power of the skillet to get these two men separated. It's hard to argue with a skillet.
Yes, that thing looks like a brown squirrel ran around to the back of his head like it's trying to hide behind a tree.
It's literally one of the worst haircuts I've seen in my whole life.
Yeah,
that's one of the few things I did not miss about being out here on a Wednesday night, is seeing that hair.
Him and Jake Wiley have like opposite hair, kind of.
Look at this. Beautiful counter by James Ross. Another kind of, oh my God! Did you see that drop kick? It was right in the mouth. Good God almighty. I'm sorry, my energy is excited. I'm excited to see good wrestling on a Wednesday night.
Picture perfect drop kick, too.
I'll tell you what, I have said it for a long time. You are often getting better matches free on a Wednesday night than what a lot of guys are expecting you to pay on a Saturday night. Not imagine, we have great matches all the time, but if you've been out in the world of indie wrestling, you know this to be true.
Yeah, Jake Wiley almost ended it soon right there with the stomp to the scalp, I believe called a mushroom stomp.
Yeah, when he was the gamer, he oh, did you hear that?
Forearm right to the jaw.
And another one rocks James Ross, 3 of them in a row. Nothing to call there. It's not a closed fist. It's fully legal.
James Ross stayed on his feet somehow through that.
Out of the way. Oh, went for a kick and stretched out his groin. This could be a problem here. You don't like it, but it's good strategy. He saw what happened. He saw that left groin muscle get strained and went right to work on it. Cerebral kid.
Absolutely.
I mean, you hear him talk, you know that he's as smart as the day is long. As big a lowlife as he is, as willing as he is to take every shortcut in the book, this kid is extraordinary.
Yeah, there's an intangible that Jake Wiley couldn't have had in his plan right there. James Ross, always the reactor. Counters on that, and here we are. He's on top of him. Jake Wiley's on the mat.
There he is, man. He is a lowlife, as he likes to remind us. Pushing Jake Wiley's head down into the mat, follows that up by grabbing a hold of that left leg that's already been injured. And what's he got in mind here? Oh! What a pull. An awkward angle to pull that knee at.
That's a good way to blow out a knee right there. James Ross, absolutely ruthless.
One of the truly exceptional talents here. James Ross, one of the latest graduates of the dojo here, and you want to talk about special, man. I know he is a rotten little lowlife, but boy, he can get it done.
He's had a record run going here with this Imagine Live from the Dojo title. He's held tag titles, this kid, in his short time. He's made some waves here. Took me to the limit in Reynoldsville in front of a very rowdy audience.
He is really coming into his own. Of course, Jake Wiley, capable of beating anybody on any given night, and we've seen it done here on a Wednesday night. We've seen Jake Wiley beat Gorgeous Gregory here. Jake Wiley in singles matches has beat a ton of guys, including Malachi Gage at a certain point. But I'll tell you, you talk about wins over Malachi Gage, you got to talk about Braden Elliott's record against Malachi Gage. He has never in his entire life pinned Malachi Gage, and that's got to be something lingering and hanging over the head of Braden Elliott for this Saturday night.
I know Braden Elliott pretty well personally, and I promise you that gets to him on a daily basis. He can't feel too bad about himself. They had a classic match last Wednesday. If you weren't here to tune in, make sure you go back and watch that one. Great match them two had last Wednesday. Braden Elliott unable to come out on top again.
Oh my God. He's a low life, baby.
He's a low life. Boy, is he unlikable.
Jimmy wants to. Good God.
It's going to be interesting. I talked about him being the reactor, James Ross, and it's going to be interesting to see how Jake Wiley reacts now that the leg has been taken out. He usually uses a lot of kicks in his offense. Like I said earlier, he will super kick your head into the fifth row.
You got to wonder what kind of effects this leg situation could have on the match Saturday night as well.
Absolutely.
Wow, jumping all the way over him, driving his own knee into the back of the knee of Jake Wiley. Lowlife is devastating with this offense.
Very dangerous offense. Feet of grapevine down leg. That might have been it right there.
Jake Wiley's in trouble, man. Referee might want to check him out and make sure he can continue because, boy, that Jake Wiley suffers an injury here. That match on Saturday is a real problem.
Great shot there. As you can see the concern on Braden Elliott's face. Looking behind James Ross. Another just stiff shot there.
This is, he's not taking any, he's not taking it easy 3 days ahead of, a big match with Red Boy. James Ross got a big match on Saturday night as well. This match with his father.
Stop me, Jakey! You gotta climb to the top and give me that double stomp, Jakey!
Well, he definitely got his vocabulary from his father.
Oh, big atomic drop. This might be the opening Jake Wiley needs.
There's that uppercut, Jeff Jarrett style.
Sets him up. What's he going for? Is he able to? Couldn't get all of it. Leg not working super well, but still drove the knee into the coccyx area. Jake Wiley's starting to build some momentum. This could be a real problem here. The reverse. Over status press. Raining down punches now.
Jake Wiley having to switch gears here. Very impressive with the status press.
Jake Wiley fired up. This could be his moment. We could see a brand new. What the? Oh my God. Malachi Gage out from the back. He just absolutely posted Braden Elliott. I don't know if we got a good shot of that, but Braden Elliott is out. He's on the floor. His head just smashed into the and now from behind. Oh my God.
What a low life.
What a disgrace. What a great match we had going here. And Jake Wiley not taking it low, laying down. Oh my God. He lifted him. Oh!
Imagine Nation, Cato and Jimmy will no longer be continuing this broadcast. I will take things from here. Here we have the plan going exactly as it is intended. Malachi Gage taking out Braden Elliott. No more rad boys. No more nonsense. We have talked about change, and we are implementing it starting March 16th. So, Imagination, for all of the watch, this is Chris Coleman, your champ, saying, we'll be seeing ya.
Ha